Maybe you'll split one with me.
I will definitely split it. So, Brittany, we've had lots of great, wonderful meat items, right? Beef items, pork items. I think 2 or 3 beef and 2 pork so far. But we would be remiss if we didn't talk about our incredible Faroe Island salmon. And we always have this in our show because we just know how much our guests absolutely love this product, right? It's won many awards at QVC for a reason. Best fish, best seafood item. Because our guests review it to be what it is, right? They absolutely just love this fish for many different reasons in which you'll explain, but some of which are, it's not fishy, right? It's fish, but it is not fishy. And Brittany will tell you why, but I'm not going to steal your thunder. I'll let you take it away.
So I think what's really important, if everybody wants to go to the location and take a look at what makes the Faroe Islands so special. So that is located just north of Scotland in an absolutely beautiful, pristine body of water. But what's very unique about the location is there's a strong Arctic current that flows through, constantly maintaining that cold temperature of the water and the cleanliness of the water. So the salmon are fed an all-natural, hormone-free, antibiotic-free diet, and they are pulled out of the water. And what you get is this vibrant orange piece of salmon. So this is important. This is the omega-3s, the omega-6s, all that vibrant color. Those are our nutrients. Then the white stripes here, just like a steak, this is the marbling. So this is what's breaking down and giving us that beautiful buttery texture and a mild flavor that salmon should have. And then you're receiving the center cut pieces that are boneless and skinless. So you're getting a 6-ounce piece that is individually packaged and blast frozen right there. So it's going to come looking just like this, individually packaged, blast frozen for you. These defrost really quickly. And then from here, take out however many you need. And I want to get right into the flaking before I make
Definitely do. And while you do that, Brittany, it also comes with our beautiful Egg Harbor signature seasoning, right? So like our meat products, when you have an incredible piece of fish, there's not much else you need to do to it. Brittany's going to talk about that, but look at how these flake. And I think that's what gets our guests each and every time so excited about this, is they've never seen fish do this, right? And it does it because of the quality. That beautiful, cold, rushing, clean water that Brittany just talked about in the Faroe Islands. And Brittany's actually going there in about 10 days, right? You're leaving me for almost a week with the kids. Not that I'm jealous, but, Brittany will be here just again. And she's taken many trips here, but we go each and every year so we can just make sure we get some FaceTime with our beautiful partners over there. But these are folks that do this. This is a way of life, right? There's not much else they do besides raise these beautiful Faroe Island fish in that area. And it's such a great fish because of, number one, how lowly populated it is. You just saw that video a second ago. There's no houses and factories and all of these things around the water to pollute it. It's just beautiful, clean, cold rushing water. And these fillets Brittany talked about, see this package that they come in? These were pulled out of the ocean, filleted within a matter of minutes, right? And from when that happens, blast frozen. When I say blast frozen, like 30 seconds, this piece of fish was taken, put through a freezer to blast freeze it and packaged. So that way it's never been thawed until it gets to your home. So if you're the first person to thaw this, and you might say, well, that's fine. I mean, that's what I normally am used to with our product. But what you don't realize is that most fish in the United States, a lot of it is actually frozen twice, right? Or even 3 times. So it's picked out of the ocean, frozen, sent to a factory, thawed, processed, frozen, brought to the States, put in a retail supermarket, frozen or sold fresh. So it goes through all these processes that ensures you don't get to have a great experience, not with this product. You're the first person to thaw it out, which ensures you have just an incredible experience each and every time.
So I just wanted to show some of my favorite ways to prepare it because, again, I always talk about how seafood should be simple. This should not be something that takes a really long time to prepare. Your fish should not smell fishy in your home. It should smell fresh by all means. So right now I'm sauteing some. In a couple minutes I'll flip them. We'll make a pan sauce and you'll see how easy it is to saute. This one is what I do when we have Faroe Island salmon for dinner. I make a couple extra and then I make lunch for us for the next day as well. So, like the tuna can.
Right.
You add mayo,
Right.
you add your favorite
This is one of
veggies
my
to
favorite
it.
ways we eat this, actually.
Exactly. So this is just the Faroe Island salmon. We use that, we mix it up. I add some red onions, some celery. Sometimes I add capers. But Ray, I've got some toast right here for us.
So Brittany, this is a 2021 award winner who won many awards at QVC. Our guests absolutely just love it. Available on just 4 easy payments for $25. It's not often that we have this 10-count available on air. So please definitely jump in and get it while you can. If you love our Faroe Island salmon, please tell your friends about it, because I think even for me, right? I was not a seafood eater when we first started dating some 12 years ago. I was a cheesesteak and a cheeseburger and a steak eater, right? A meat guy through and through. That's how I grew up, and it's just kind of what I enjoyed. But as I've gotten older, I knew, I need to introduce some more healthy things to my diet. I can't just live on cheesesteaks and burgers anymore. And when I started eating this Faroe Island salmon, it's what turned me on to all kinds of different seafood now. And it was kind of that great first step, because it's not fishy, right? It takes on whatever flavor you put it with. And Brittany's showing this incredible kind of salad that she's making here with this. But I have to tell you, 2 or 3 nights a week, we just take these fillets out. She puts a little lemon on top of it, or squeezes some lemon juice, puts it in the toaster oven, and in 15 minutes, maybe less, we have just a great, incredible dinner. So this can be that simple, or it can be as sophisticated as what Brittany's doing here.
This actually, babe, is not sophisticated at all. So I just flipped over the salmon, added a little bit of capers, a little bit of olives. I'm gonna add a little bit of some red wine vinegar. And that's just gonna cook down there. You can add white wine, you can add butter. A lot of times I do that. We have a little bit lemon juice here. That's all gonna cook together, and this will be ready to go on top of this bed of spinach in just 2 minutes before we're done chatting here. So salmon can be pan sauteed, it can be oven baked, we can grill it, we could put it in our air fryer, we could put it in our toaster oven, but no matter how you cook it, every single time it's going to come out looking like that. It's also a fish that yields any temperature. You can eat this rare, and you can eat it completely well done with that great crust on top. And again, the center should be flaky and very mild. Like Ray said, he was not a seafood eater by any means, but he decided, let me just give this a shot. I want to incorporate more things into my diet.
Now it's a staple. If there's one thing I would not give up every week to eat, it is this Faroe Island salmon. And I say that as the meat guy, right? Because it's just that exceptional. It's that good. It takes on whatever you decide to put with it. And it has whatever that flavor is that you're marrying with, but a fishy taste. Zero fishy taste at all. And that's why I think our guests absolutely love this. They know they're choosing a healthier choice, but at the same respect, having just a great experience. And it's also just packed with tenderness, right? And moisture. It's just so incredibly tender and moist and flavorful.
And like you said, we eat this a couple times a week. Very simple. There's not much that we do, but there is the seasoning packet. So if you're like, you know what, I only order salmon out, I don't cook it at home, I'm not sure how. This seasoning packet is going to be a twist of onion powder, garlic powder, there's honey granules in here, there's a little bit of sugar. So if this is something that you put on the fish when it's still raw, when you go ahead and cook it, the honey granules and the sugar are going to give you a little bit of like a crust on top, which I love. Or you can just sprinkle it on top afterwards. You can also use it to make salad dressing, because you know I like to make all my own stuff nice and easy.
You mentioned a few minutes ago, if you've gone out to eat, right? Next time you go out to eat to a nice restaurant, beautiful steakhouse or seafood place, start to look at the menu. You will see Faroe Island salmon on the menu. We sell it to thousands of restaurants around the world because of how premium it is. They sell this entree for anywhere from $30 to $50 a plate, right? Not at QVC. You get 10 of these for just 4 easy payments at $25. But pretty quick story, we only have 20 seconds or so left with this item, but just this week, our son absolutely started loving fish, right? And we always, every week we try new food for him because he's typically like a mac and cheese, a chicken nugget guy, but he's only 7 years old. And we say rate it 1 to 10. And the other day he held up both hands, full 10. And we were, not that we were shocked, right? We kind of knew he would love it, but it just assured us even that much more how special this product is.
I mean, as a mom, it was all I needed for this week.
Right. So Brittany, before we get to our final item,